A civilization that never used wheels for transport, yet understood the movement of time better than anyone else. At first, this sounds impossible. How could a society without carts, machines, or metal tools develop one of the most complex understandings of time the world has ever seen? This civilization was the Maya. They lived deep in the jungles of Mesoamerica, across what is now southern Mexico and Central America. Not as a single empire, but as a network of powerful city-states, surrounded by dense forests, stone temples, and carefully planned ceremonial centers. The Maya are often described as mysterious, but they were not mystical dreamers disconnected from reality. They were careful observers. For the Maya, the sky was not mythology, it was data. They tracked the movement of the sun, the moon, and especially Venus with remarkable precision. They recorded eclipses. They measured planetary cycles. All of this without telescopes, without metal instruments, without modern mathematics. And at the center of everything was time. The Maya calendar never predicted the end of the world. It predicted the end of a cycle, something very different. For the Maya, time did not move forward in a straight line. It moved in circles, returning again and again. They used multiple calendars at once: sacred cycles, solar cycles, and vast cosmic counts that stretched thousands of years into the past and the future. These systems interlocked like gears, forming a living model of time itself. To the Maya, time was not an enemy chasing humanity forward. It was a rhythm to move with. This way of thinking was reflected in their architecture. Maya pyramids were not built randomly. They were aligned with the sun, with equinoxes and solstices, with moments when light and shadow marked the passing of cycles. Stone structures became calendars. Cities became maps of the cosmos. And this brings us back to the paradox. The Maya did not use wheels for transportation. Not because they were incapable, they understood the concept, but because wheels offered little advantage in dense jungle terrain without draft animals. They did not prioritize speed through space. Instead, they mastered movement through time. While other civilizations pushed outward, the Maya looked upward and inward. They measured not how fast something moved, but when it returned. Over time, their world began to change. Environmental pressures, internal conflicts, and shifting conditions slowly weakened the great Maya cities. Later, contact with Europe disrupted what remained. Much of Maya knowledge did not survive the centuries. Books were lost. Oral traditions were broken. Generations of careful observation disappeared. What vanished was not just architecture or writing. It was an entire way of understanding reality. A vision of time as something alive, something cyclical, something to be understood, not conquered. Today, we measure time in seconds and deadlines. The Maya measured it in returns and balance. Perhaps progress is not only about moving faster. Perhaps it is also about knowing when to pause, when to align, and when to begin again. The Maya didn't move through history on wheels. They moved with time until time moved on without them. If this perspective on ancient civilizations made you think, consider subscribing for more stories like this. And tell me in the comments, do you see time as a line or a circle?